So, in previous videos I've been rebuilding systems from scratch, and this is a very similar system to the previous i7 build that I did, and as was the Core 2 in all fairness. This one is going to be an Intel i5 system rebuild. It's the 2500K, so it's an unlocked processor, 3.3 GHz, made in Costa Rica. Woohoo! We're going to rebuild this system. It will take no more than 15 minutes. Let's get. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and put the case fan in, first of all, I think. And it'll go in. Right. Okay, so I've put those two screws in at the top here because there's not enough room at the bottom for screws to go in there. Okay, let's bring the power supply into view. Okay, so this system, like I said before, is very, very similar to the i7 system I rebuilt just the other day, previously on my channel. Now, the case is slightly different. It looks the same from when it's built, it'll look the same, but internally it's slightly different. The cage system is slightly different. It's got an SSD in here. We're running the Kingston HyperX 120GB 3K SSD. And we're running 4GB of RAM in this rather than the 8 from the other i7 system. So let's go ahead and make it. So the power supply clicks into place, which is pretty nice and easy. It's like a toolless design. Obviously you do need screws to fasten it in place, but to click it in initially it's toolless. Okay, so we want to keep the SATA cables free, so we'll need them. We won't need any Molex, or click them away. Okay, so we'll need the SATA connector for the hard drive, the SSD. This machine doesn't have a DVD drive either, like the i7 did. An optical drive, we just don't need them here, we just don't use them anymore. They will be phased out soon. Okay, so we'll need the 4-pin 12-volt power supply to the processor, so we'll keep that up there safe. We'll need the 24-pin motherboard power connector, and that's it for now. Sort of tie these away quite efficiently into here. We won't need that, so I'll click it away. Slide that down there. Okay, so that's free for the hard drive. Don't need the Molex. Need these two for the motherboard. And there. Okay, let's bring the board into play. So here we go. In fact, we need the back plate first. Here's the back plate. Let's click it in. So I'll go this way round. Sometimes these can be really awkward to get in, guys. I don't know if you've tried this yourselves or if you just, if you're learning or whatever, but these are a pain in the arse to get in sometimes. They really don't fit like they should. You have to really work on them. There we go. And eventually they'll just slot in and click into place. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Raggy. Right. Let's put the two screws in for the power supplies to hold it in firm. So around the back here. Screw there, where that come from? Keep that safe. Around the back here, you can see the top one holds the lid on, so you just need to put your bottom two in down here. One, two. I'll bring this back into the centre of the image in a minute. It's a bit easy like that, isn't it? Okay, let's bring the motherboard in. The board itself. And we're going to line this up with the back plate so you can see it all lines up. Bring it in. Everything should sit flush with that. And then you'll be able to see your screws, put your screws in to hold the board down. And hopefully I'm not too far away on the image there. Usually I use a GoPro to film my videos, and it's on a head mount, so it's a bit easy to see what I'm doing, or the image quality is clearer, or whatever. Today I'm just using the phone, so it might be a little bit hard to see what I'm trying to show from over there. I'll try my best though to give you something interesting to watch. So, put that in. There should be two more screws. There's always 6 on the motherboard normally. Unless it's some sort of extreme full ATX board with a million screws on it. Quite literally. That reminds me actually, I need to do a an update on my home system that I have at home, gaming system. I've done that for a long time. Should soon, really. Okay, let's put the RAM and processor in next. So let's do the processor first. So like I said, it's a Core 2 Duo. Let's open up the socket. Put the processor in to the socket. And we'll lock that down into place. We need to put some thermal compound on that in a second. Let's put the RAM in. So it's only 4 gig in this system, but to be fair, I mean, with an SSD, you don't really need all that much memory anyway. Simply because the hard drive can cache anything that you need quicker than RAM anyway. So let's have a little look at this. Well, not quicker, but fairly quicker than RAM anyway. Right, let's go ahead and plug this front fan in to front fan. Comes up to here, so we need to move that around. Okay. Right, next thing we're going to do is put the thermal compound on. Got some Arctic Silver, cheap Arctic Silver here. Blob of that on there. That away. Bring the cooler into view. Leave that on for a second. Position it this way around. We'll just plug the CPU fan in there. Put it on it. I'll just give these little wiggles, check they're lined up, and then click them in diagonally like this. You should hear them all click. You know they're in place then. Spin freely without anything touching it. Just take this away. Okay. Next thing we want to do is put the power supply cables in. So you've got a 12 volt CPU supply. Because remember as well, this processor can overclock. It's an unlocked K processor. So not necessarily on this board, but with third-party software, you can actually achieve a lot higher overclocks, not greater overclocks. From the same hardware for free. Obviously with this stock cooler you wouldn't want to be doing that though. It's just not good enough to cool it down. You just have issues all the way down the road there. So let's plug the 24 pin in. Okay, all in nice and safe and secure. All that's left to do now is to bring the hard drive, little caddy and DVD drive caddy across. You can see we've got a HyperX in there. HyperX. They're really fast, these SSDs. I'd recommend them for anyone. They are good. Okay, and let's bring it over. In fact, let's tuck. Let's away. We've got a lot less cables in the way. Like so. Leave that like that. So you can see what we're doing. And we're going to go like so. So let's plug in the front panel. Down here, like so. Take this cable away, somewhere down there, out of the way. Plug in the SATA power. Powers the hard drive, like so. Plug in the data cable. So we've got SATA 0 now. SATA 0 is there. Okay. And then all that's left to do is plug in the front panels, USB and front panel audio into. Now here you've got yellow for audio, and usually white or black is USBs. And blue is USB 3. Okay guys, that's practically it. Let's screw this down. Again, this is another warranty call. The motherboard had an issue. So this is a spare motherboard that's arrived. Okay, those two go in. Put this little caddy case thing on. Directs the airflow a little bit better than stock. I don't know how, but it does. like that. Front panel needs to come on, little like cover fascia, so bottom lines up, top clicks in, simple as that. And then finally, let's put the lid on, and we'll plug this in, and we'll give it a go. We'll see. Put the last 2 screws in. And there is a third one that holds this into a case that it sits on the back of an all-in-one unit as well. But just for now, we'll plug it in like this and test it. Catch back in a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and boot this machine up now and see what we've done with it. See how it goes. Should be okay. Wow, that's faster than SSD. Crikey. Woo! So, yeah, that's not bad. That works pretty quick, I would say. Not bad at all. Wow. Thanks for watching then, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching this. Please like and subscribe to me. Take care. See ya!